you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
All right. Real quick, I'm at the ask you to leave, making our customers feel uncomfortable.
I'm not leaving. This is a public area, poster 7, and that's how it's going to go. I can film from any public area,
And that's fine.
and I'm here to do business yet myself. So,
Are you?
yes, I am.
What can you say on the line?
I will film in there when I get to that. I'm not to that point yet. Can I get your name?
Larry.
As a public employee, can I get your name, sir?
I just told you it's Larry.
Larry?
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Can I get your postmaster as well?
Yes.
Black pants, blue shirt.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, thanks,
How you doing today, sir?
all right. Yeah, you right.
You have a copy machine? Just only one? All right, I'll be back.
So there is poster 7, rules and regulation of the post office. Like I said, here's the wording of it. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrance, lobbies, foyers, corridors, auditoriums when used for public meetings except. So, yeah, we're here. We're just recording. We're doing our thing. I got some business to do with the post office yet. I do believe the police were called. Current time here, like I said, we are in Forest Park, Ohio.
Hey sir, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you? Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer Hidskin, my badge number is 5450.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, so it's my understanding that you've been told not to be inside the building.
It is a public lobby. I am
understand
gathering
that.
content for a story. There is a poster 7 says I can record in there. Would you like to walk in and look at it with me?
No. There's no debate about that. That's not what I'm asking.
Okay.
I'm asking you, were you told by officers that you were not allowed to
Officers?
be?
No.
It's my understanding the
A
officers
guy
told you
named
you're not
Larry.
allowed.
A guy named Larry.
Who's Larry?
I guess he's a postmaster,
Okay.
which he is wrong, and I am here to buy a stamp on my purchase and record everything.
I'm not disputing that.
Right.
But
I agree.
it's my understanding that police have informed you that you are
No.
not allowed to be inside of this
No,
building.
you are wrong.
So
So,
what's your name?
my name is Dustin.
Dustin?
Yep.
Okay. Who is
I
the-
will only give you my first name because of my rights.
Well, actually, you do have to tell me who you are. So
I only got to give you my first name. And legally, I don't have to give you even that.
actually, you do. But okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna wait till my partner gets here so we can get this
Okay,
all straight.
I'm going to walk to the side of the building and just keep
Well, I
recording.
want you to stay right here. Okay.
Am I being detained?
You are being detained.
Okay. So this is an unlegal detainment.
No, it's very illegal.
It's unlegal. First Amendment says I can record in public places.
It would be illegal. There's not unlegal. It's not a word. What is your first name?
Dustin, that's all I'm giving you.
Okay, Dustin. What's your date of birth?
I'm not giving you that.
Okay. Well, we'll get to the bottom of it.
That you will.
So, were you here the other day?
I was not.
You were not here.
Nope.
Okay.
And do you guys have an agreement with the post office to do, in certain post offices have to have agreements with police departments for them to even do, trespass from any post office?
They can trespass whoever they want from here.
They can't. Unless I've committed a crime, they can't.
Well, the other gentleman, again, I wasn't here the other day. It's my understanding. You may or may not have been here when that happened, so we'll get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
But, what was going on at that day, I'm not going to explain to you because allegedly that's not you. But
Right.
they don't want you here.
They can unless I'm committing a crime. I'm
Sure,
here.
we'll figure it out.
We will.
So.
And this is car number 34 pulling up here at Forest Park Post Office. Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer Hoff, it's right here. Badge
What
4660.
if I can't read? That's why when a citizen asks you, you should just tell
Well,
you.
you're filming me, so it's right there.
I am filming you.
Okay.
Can I get a
How are
supervisor?
you, sir? Supervisor for what?
I want a supervisor as well on scene.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So they also do passports here. No parking, fire lane. But yeah, they're on a call. We'll let this one slide. There is no expectation to privacy in public areas.
Okay, at the post office, which is federally correct.
Yes, public.
Okay, public, but it's federal, but they have their laws and they have their rights.
Yes.
They have their rights to protect their customers.
Yes. Well, that's their protection they should do. As long as I'm in there,
Like it if I came behind you and was filming your credit card number.
it's your right.
No, it's not.
It's your right
You
to
have
film.
expectation of privacy.
You do not in public.
Yes, you do.
So Hoff just said nobody has privacy
you
in
have
public.
expectation of your own privacy with your
You,
own stuff.
you don't.
Yes, you do, sir.
You don't.
Well,
So am I being detained still?
did that officer say stay right here?
He told me I was detained.
Okay, well, you're not detained. You're being stopped and furred.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk to the side of the building.
No,
And
stay
you know
right
where
here
I'm
until
at.
He comes back, okay? And then we'll figure out.
Then I'm detained. If I'm not detained, I'm free to walk.
You're detained right now. Because
Okay.
we're figuring out what's going on.
Okay. Is that the supervisor right there?
I can't see.
Hi there. How's your day going?
Hi, Officer Hackman, he said he's here just to stir the pot.
Can I get your name and badge number?
You can have my name, it's Officer Hackman.
Yes.
Yeah, it's different.
Can I get your name and badge number?
You can have my name, Officer Hackman.
Badge number?
You don't need it.
Okay.
So you are allowed in there
Yeah.
to film. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are causing disturbance to others, then it does become disorderly conduct, all that stuff. So that
Yep.
we can.
But if I don't say a word to anyone, I'm just filming. I go do a transaction.
Yeah.
It's all legal.
Yeah. You can do that if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
So.
All right. So
My understanding is you're not allowed to film.
Yeah.
it.
That's.
oh, I actually talked to Larry. He says I can. I told him I had business.
I've
No,
got the
you-
printout
yeah, you
from the
cannot.
Postmaster General that says you can't.
And that's a lie. I can record. There's a poster 7 in there that says lobbies and foyers and everything.
No, because that's where they're conducting business.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
personal information.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
There's no explanation to privacy in public.
It does.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
No, that's not true.
But I am going to go in there and film.
Privately owned.
Well, if
Okay.
you do go in there and film, then you probably will be arrested. You are allowed in there.
Yeah.
To film. You are allowed in there.
Yeah.
To film. Just giving you a heads
Well,
up.
then you might as well just stay here because I'm about to go do my transaction now and film it at the same time.
Okay.
Because Larry told me to go in there and do my transaction.
Okay. I think we're talking about two different scenarios. Okay. If you want to film your own.
I'm going to film the whole time while in the lobby.
Okay. Slow down for a second. If you're going to film your own transaction and you're going to go in, you're going to do your business and you're going to leave, okay?
Well, I'm not going to
that's
leave right
one-
away. I'm going to stay around and
Okay.
do some more filming, but
But
inside
filming
there,
other people inside of there that are conducting business,
it's legal.
it isn't.
It is.
Okay. All right. Well, there was a way to figure that out.
Okay. So, am I undetained currently?
Well, did you want to talk to a supervisor?
You got one coming still?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'll hang out for a minute until he gets here. Is this the supervisor?
It is.
Absolutely.
Hey, supervisor, how are you doing today? I'm good. Can I get your name and badge number?
Sergeant Nair, 6807.
Okay, do you have a card on you too?
No.
No, sir? All right, thank you. So I think we've came to a conclusion. I'm okay with legal recording here. He told me I couldn't record in there, which is a lie. Anything I can record from a public view, I can record in public. So at this point, like I told them, if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to go in, finish doing my walk around. I'm going to go in and buy my stamp, and I'm going to stay around for a little bit, do some more recording, and then get out of here. Probably about 20 minutes or so.
Okay. I'm not going to debate with you or argue about anything, but if you interfere with the normal operations
Right.
of the post office,
Right.
you could potentially be arrested.
And I haven't when I got
Other
here.
than that, I don't want to argue with you.
Yes, sir. I hear
I
you.
know what you're doing, all that kind of stuff. Do your business, whatever it is that you are going to do. Just don't interfere with the normal operations
Yes, sir.
of the post office.
Yes,
okay?
sir. So,
Have a good one.
thank you.
Good day, Mr.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. You put a sign on that door which is clearly for public information. But, pardon?
You're in a restricted area. You need to move out.
There was nothing down here saying it's a restricted area.
What do you want?
I was taking some pictures and stuff. I'm making a little video of the area. Local force. That sort of stuff.
Purpose?
Pardon?
For what purpose?
Of public interest.
To go where?
Pardon?
To go where?
Oh, for public.
You're quite clearly filming us at the moment.
Yes, yeah. I film any interaction. Have you two police officers, are you?
Yes.
Have you got your warrant cards with you? That seems you're not in uniform.
Why do I need to?
Pardon?
I've got to walk out of a police building, aren't I? So
Yeah. But you're obviously doing a stop and account with me, so
I'm
I'd
not
like.
doing something, I'm just-
But you are. You're asking what I'm doing, which is by definition a stop and account. You're asking what I'm doing in an area. That's a stop and account. So if you're engaging in a policing activity, I'd like to know your warrant card. Otherwise, I'm just going to disengage from you and carry on with my business.
Okay.
All right then. All right. Refusal to identify. So I'm just going to get your picture so I can report you to your chief constable. Cool. Bye bye. Yeah, so they've got 4 vehicles down here.
Hey mate, you alright?
Not bad, how are you?
How's it going? What are you up to?
Just, as you see, just taking some pictures and out of your cars and out there.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Yeah. And you are, sorry?
Police officer.
And your collar number?
Are you an auditor, are you? Or are you...
And your collar number, please?
I have to give you my collar number. It's my identification just on my shoulder there.
And then if I can't read, it's not your policy to identify for members of the public?
Nope, I don't need to.
No, it's not identified, no.
Okay. Are you here to just cause issues, or are you here to just have a
No,
chat?
I'm just here to take pictures and that, that's all. As I said, I've just noticed as I was walking down to take pictures, your colleague's window was open, I could see the screen, made them aware of it.
Okay, that's... Have they sorted that?
Yeah, they closed the window,
Okay.
fine. Yeah, it's so simple as that.
Cool. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sure... we're not here to cause you a problem. I'm sure you're not
Yeah,
here to cause a problem. We're just,
Yeah.
you know...
You know, your colleagues not in uniform refuse to identify while engaging in a policing activity. Not fantastic, is it? It's against policy, you are required to identify. You're engaging in a stop and account, you are required to identify. Because if I have any complaints, how am I supposed to make that complaint if you haven't kept yourself to the accountability standards that the force requires? So, you know, again, you refuse to identify properly because, again, you don't know that I can read, so you're refusing to identify properly. Yes, you're in uniform, but again, if I want to make a complaint against you,
You can give the time and date and where the location where you are. My body cam's recording, so
Oh, is it?
it can all be.
how come it's taking you this long to let me know that your body cam's recording?
Talking.
And is the policy not to, at the first most practical opportunity
I
to
think
allow
it was the most
that?
practical time to inform
Was it?
you.
So because
Yeah.
you come in like and gone hands on with me?
I haven't gone hands on.
Exactly. So why is not the first thing that you say good afternoon or morning
What
even?
you're doing, because that's the first
Yeah, yeah.
question I asked you, and then we've had a conversation,
Yeah.
and now I've told you.
Yeah. But the first most practical
Okay.
opportunity is to say, good, by the way, you are being recorded.
Okay.
Otherwise, you could be covertly recording me under the Regulations of Investigatory Powers Act, couldn't
Okay. But that's not happening, so don't
you?
worry about that.
It could, because it took you X amount of time to alert me when there was plenty. The only situation where it's not practicable at the first opportunity is if you're going into a hands-on situation.
Is it?
Any other time, there's no reason, and this has been dealt with in the tribunal by the tribunal that deals with the REAPER Act, that the first most practical opportunity is when you approach somebody. If you have your camera on or you
Okay.
turn it on, if you approach with your camera on, you should alert them when you approach, unless you're going hands-on.
So, can I ask you a question?
Uh,
Before my
uh,
colleague
uh,
steps in, just can I? So, my name is PC2376.
Thank you.
There
So that's
go.
how it's done. Thank you.
My colleague here was obviously
Yeah, yeah.
made aware that the window was open.
Yeah.
And he's got concerns because of data protection and that you might have recorded something on
Okay.
your phone from the screens.
If there is anything, I'm not sure if there is or not. If anything is captured on there, that will be evidence for me to report that to the Information Commissioner's office, because obviously the onus of data protection is on the organisation, not on whoever sees that
You don't expect
information.
someone to stick their head through the window.
I didn't stick
and
my head through.
record
I
you
didn't
and
stick my
that.
head through a window.
But
I saw it
just
from
wanna
a
make sure,
public
because
place.
somebody else's information, this is a secure site. Well,
I understand that.
it's not as secure as we'd like
Well,
it
no,
to be.
exactly. It's not secure at all, is it? Really?
No, we are trying to work on that, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, you have to do with what you've got to
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Even a bit of signage saying no unauthorised access beyond this point would go a long way, because I do respect signs like that.
No,
you know.
okay. I will take
But
that
I did
to
have a
the
look around,
senior-
and there is
I will
nothing
genuinely
there.
take that to the senior leadership team, because
Fantastic.
I think that is fair enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are trying to redo everything. Yeah,
Okay.
Financially, we have to wait until the
That's
budget.
right, it's quite a
and
small
everything,
town,
and
isn't it?
it's
Lower
exactly,
priority.
you know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
get it, yeah.
We get shoved right to the bottom type
Yeah.
of thing. We're right on the borders, you know,
Yeah,
what I mean,
yeah.
between different forces and that.
Two officers have identified, and if you do
Yep.
need my details, they can be.
Okay, it's
passed
still
on.
that's
When
still
you make your complaint,
again that's not
fine.
your policy,
Okay,
so that's fine. I'll make a complaint to your
Okay,
chief
not a problem
constable.
at
That's
all.
not a problem.
Not a problem
Actually, I'll
at
probably go straight through the IOPC because otherwise it goes to your
Yeah,
local
that's-
PSD and gets
that's
kicked
not-
down and
yeah, I
disregarded.
appreciate that. That's not a problem
Yeah,
at all. If you
no
just do
worries.
that, that's absolutely
Okay,
fine.
nice picture of your face as well, so I can just make sure that goes to the right person.
Yeah, no problem.
Is there anything else we can help you with today, sir?
No, like I said, you know, obviously, I've made the issue of that window and I've made that aware.
Which I'm literally going to go speak to my inspector.
Yeah,
now.
and that's fantastic. Obviously, if I were to say to come back in half an hour and I walk back and that window's open again, you're now willfully and negligently disregarding
I
data
can
protection,
guarantee you that.
and that's fantastic. So, you know, I've been to places where they close it because I'm there, and then I come back at like 10, 15 minutes, half hour late, and they've just
Yeah.
reopened it because they think
No,
I've gone.
but I will
And
also
that's not the point of what I'm trying to raise.
Unauthorised people on the site. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
They are trying to get gates and all of that, but it's planning permission and all of that. So, unfortunately, we have to work with what we have.
Yeah, yeah.
We just hope people, members of the public, would be, you know, understanding of that.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, you know, just pictures of your police cars and that. It's a local force just trying to come and have a look around, really, and see where the local money's going.
Yeah.
And,
Definitely not, yeah, mate.
definitely not here, apparently. Well, thank you you've been very lovely and professional. I appreciate that. So you've told me you're recording. You've told me you're recording. Have you been recording?
I am recording it.
You are recording. So again, the same issue that I raised with him. Is there a reason you haven't notified me of that? Is there?
It's not necessary, is it? They're all three of them.
No.
Recording.
No. You told me that you're recording. You didn't say we're all recording you. You told me that you're recording. That's your responsibility. It's his responsibility to let me know that he's recording me.
It's not necessary.
It is necessary.
recording.
Would you like to refer to the College of Policing guidance? Because
No, we're fine. Thank you.
no, you're fine, exactly.
I'm
Because
absolutely
you're
fine.
not interested in
Check it
yeah,
first.
you're not interested in actually learning what your policies are and adhering to them, are you?
No,
You're just one of those tyrants that just wants to go around and do what you want to do, ignore your policies.
Not a problem. I've just
No, that's
told
fine.
you that
That's
we-
fine.
we're
Yeah, I'm not
recording.
interested in talking to you.
Colleagues
I'll
are
rather talk to your
recording.
colleagues. You're
Okay,
just
that's
a bit of a
absolutely
tyrant,
fine.
and I have no interest in talking
Fine,
to you.
that's
Yep.
looking forward to
If you're not,
it.
if you're
Quite polite to you and try to have a conversation with you. If you disagree, that's absolutely fine.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you're not going to
Your
follow your
opinion.
policies on your guidance and you have no interest in learning them, because I can refer you to the guidance in which it tells you about your body-worn cameras, in which it tells you about identifying yourself. But again, you have no interest in it. So what's the point in talking to you any further?
That's fine, thank you.
But yeah, again, thank you. You've been very professional. Straight away identified yourself. Told me that you're recording a little bit later than I would have liked, but
Sorry, yeah, I was my colleague spoke to me.
yeah,
on that side, so
exactly.
he was telling
Yeah,
me
you
about
weren't the one
windows,
directly
so-
engaging with me. I was talking to him, so I understand
Yeah.
that. But he had every opportunity.
That's fine. Like I said,
you
is
know.
I'm going to go back and speak to my inspector.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Authorised personnel signs.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if we can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I
Again,
said,
not everybody's
you
going to
never-
respect those
No.
signs, but at least then you've got the footing of you've been notified
I
of
mean,
trespassing before you've entered
We
the
are a
site.
police
You
station.
know.
We want members of the public to be able to come and ask us for help. That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
We're here
yeah.
to help members
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
public in their times of stress and
Yeah, yeah.
everything like that. We don't want to be unwelcoming you.
No, of course. Like I said to
We
your
also-
colleagues when they first came out, the
Yeah.
non-uniform, you've got a sign on that door which is clearly for public information that says, you know,
Don't-
if the
yeah,
office is closed,
yeah.
call 101. That's obviously for public information.
Yeah.
And if you put that there, it's almost an expectation that the public are expected to be there.
Well, because it's not closed, you know.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we
So
don't have a closed fence
No,
anymore,
no.
So you can come in. Obviously, we have to try and protect ourselves because you get members of the public that try to do harm to the police.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't like the police.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But-
Anti-police. They try. We've had screws put by the tyres.
okay.
And things like that.
Yeah.
So that's why they were just checking
Yeah, yeah.
to make sure.
But then
you
obviously,
weren't
I'm
doing
sure
any
you've got
harm.
CCTV around, a sign saying you
Yeah,
have
we
and
do.
that.
Yeah,
and obviously, I'm walking around, my face is uncovered. I'm not making any efforts to hide myself. I'm not trying to be covert.
No.
You know, otherwise I wouldn't have made myself apparent to the person in the window. You know, I would have.
Yeah.
You know, if I had nefarious intent with that information, I would have stood there and filmed it for as long as I could before I got noticed and not said anything. That would have been, you know, if I had nefarious intent with it.
Yeah, I can see
you
that.
know.
I think it's just, you know, you pointed out a thing. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm going to go speak to my inspector now.
Yeah, I
I'm
appreciate that.
I'm hoping that you're not going to like have any nefarious things about putting spikes
Okay,
or anything
like,
like that.
if I was, I'm on your body cameras. My face is quite clear. Like, I don't think it would be difficult.
But
for,
I'm just saying, you know what I
for you
mean?
to figure it out,
we're going to
yeah.
go back. We're going to leave you to it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, no, I fully appreciate it. Again, I'm not the anti-police. I'm anti-police like that who don't want to follow policies and think they're above doing what they're supposed to do. But you've been fantastic, and
it's people's
you know.
experiences, isn't it?
Yeah,
Some people have
but
very
as
bad
constables, you
experiences.
should approach every situation independently, shouldn't you? Really.
It is hard because we're human beings. At the end
I
of the
know,
day.
I know, I get
And
that, but you're held to
you
a
know what I
much
mean?
higher standard because of the job role that you take
It
on. You
is,
know, you
it
take an
is.
oath to the crown of
We-
this country, and we expect you to
100%,
live
but you know what
to
I mean?
live
It
your
can be
life
hard
to
when
that.
you've got members of the public
Yeah,
who want
yeah.
us, harm us, punch us every day. you
Yeah,
know.
sure, but you know,
Yeah.
but then we say as members of the public, we have police officers that want to do that to us, and it does happen. You can't deny that it does.
I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah, so we have the same
we
thing.
generalise, we
Yeah,
generalise.
yeah.
It's
Again,
our
but I will give
subconscious-
everybody their fair dues. Like I've given you, I've had a polite conversation with you, and
Yeah.
I've told you thank you for doing your job as you're supposed to do
Yeah.
it, following your policies. And I'll give everybody their fair dues, and that's
Yeah.
all we expect from the police as well. You know, we expect that two-way street at the end of the day.
We do try and work at two-way street.
Yeah,
I've
the
given
confidence
you
in
my
policing in this
details. I
country
would
is
like
plummeting, and we're
your
trying to
details,
build, you know,
but-
we like to try and build the bridges rather
Yeah.
than tear them down, but we don't want people that, you know, if he's not willing to follow simple policies, how can we expect him to follow the ones that actually are way more serious? You know, it starts with the basic level, and that's what it's like. Yeah, school uniform. If you can't be bothered to do your school uniform, how can you be or wear your uniform at work? They don't expect that. It's an indicator of you're not going to be bothered to do your job properly or learn properly, and that's what it's about. If you can't follow your basic policies, how on earth can we have the confidence in you to do your job when it really matters? But yeah, no worries. Well, thank you for your time, and I appreciate your professionality.
Thank you.